Hey guys, so I am back again, and I am going to be doing the alternate universe tag that was created by Anpakaro. I thought this tag was pretty interesting. Um, Even though it wasn't tagged, I still think it was a pretty cool tag, and I would love to participate in this because I feel like, as a person who loves many dolls from different things, and I know a lot of them don't fit in with the fairyland aesthetic. There are also times where I think, an alternate universe would be appropriate. So let's get to the questions. She says, first, for question one, we all have dolls that we oogle. We all have dolls that we oogle that don't necessarily fit into our collection. What would your collection look like in an alternate universe? So, I try to tend to look for dolls that necessarily would look into my universe. I like weirdly find that Switch Boys look very correct with Feeble Girls, but that's just me. So, like, if I were to have boys, I would put them with the Feeble Girls in a universe. That's what I plan to do with my current story. Um, I do also have other stories because there are also other dolls that I do like, but they're just like little mini stories that I haven't fully developed like I have with my current MSD and SD story. I have once, and I do have other universes that I would love to put in. One of them is a romance story that I've had for a while. I don't really do romance. It's not that I'm bad at it. It's just that I'm really awkward when it comes to love myself. So I'm like, if I'm an awkward person, how is an awkward person supposed to write love without making it seem super sappy and really similar to how the person actually sees love as? That's why I find it so hard finding a mate for this girl here, because I just don't know. She's like an awkward little bunny. So like she's like me, and I'm like, boys, who are boys? What do boys work? How do they work? That is basically her in a nutshell. But I do have this cute little story, and I also have this other story that I do want to put in, that would be probably in the same world, because I like to have stories where they're in the same world but in different areas. Like my SD and MSD story take place in SoCal, while this other story that I would like to do takes place in NYC. NYC representing a I have this really big one for a Meiji doll boy. He's really cute. It's the Meiji doll Shion sculpt in the suntan, and I'm like, I love him. I need him. It'd be weird with like the body, because I think the new body is 65 centimeters, and I don't have any SD. I don't know, SD 15, SD 17. Is that 65 for Meiji doll? I haven't looked it up. I would like to stick with like a regular SD's 13 body, but since I want the tan, it's like you gotta commit to it. So I mean, I would have to find new clothes, but I mean, there's other worse things to happen in the world. His name is Lunes, but it's spelled like lunes, like Monday in Spanish. I had the story of him being like a sort of escort of some sort, but he's like really popular, not as the terms of like being an escort, but as the terms of being like a friendly person. All in all, people really like him. And there's other forces that he has to deal with, and there's also another guy involved. There's two guys. There's like a really big like gangster and like a boy that he knew forever. It's like vaguely based off like a manga that I read called Acid Town. If you haven't seen Acid Town is the shit. I also have this want to have a character with a sugar daddy character that's always buying her things. I don't know. I actually wanted to do it with like a People 60 Scarlet, and actually have it be one of Vinyl's good friends, named Maxine. I love the Fairyland Scarlet, and I would love to bring that in, even though she would have her own plot, but she would just be friends with Vinyl, with the whole sugar daddy thing. And I also have a very big one for Married All Round Girls, and I would put them in like a different story. I would probably go more so a modern route with them, because I always tend to lean towards modern. I just love like modern clothes. I really appreciate other things, but for me personally, like, I just love that aesthetic for my crew, and I just love the features that Mary Doran she gives to her dolls and their shape, especially with that new body, the Petrichor body. I really want that, and I've had the biggest love for Olaf, and her Zuri is really freaking cute. I would love to get a Zuri at some point in life. But I have all these ideas. It's just the next factor, which is the second question, is why don't you have them? It's just money. I'm a college student. Now that I have to pay for college, I can't, afford to like go crazy and be like, I want this Murder Round doll. I'll go get it right now. I don't need to eat for like a couple days. That's basically like how I used to be, but now I can't do that anymore. So yeah, I mean, I have all these ideas. They always pop into my mind. I do plan on getting these dolls because I really want them in my life, because I just appreciate the artistry that goes behind these dolls, and I love to support the companies, and I want that in my life. I need them because I do want to expand like my story or my range of stories and do a lot of stuff. I like to do urban fiction meets fantasy sci-fi. That's like me. That's me. That's who I am. And I just love to stay in that realm. I don't really like to go anywhere else. I should though, and try different things. But I just have such a love for like modern. It's just me. I just love it. Maybe I can try it on like a doll one day. I would like to maybe try some Victorian era stuff, or 1910s, like flapper, 20s flapper style. I would love to like have a doll like that. But it just depends. Like, when I want a doll, I want it to have like a purpose. I want it to be not only something that I can work on as an artist and but also as a writer. Even though I don't write, I don't really consider myself a writer, but I like to write. But I think that's it. I hope I answered the question correctly. I hope you guys all enjoyed. Oh, her hair fell down. It's supposed to be in this cute little like thingy, but I don't know. This hair like always tends to get messy, but I love it. Eggplant courage, but we love you anyway. That's an inside joke. I shouldn't have said that. But I will see you guys all later. I hope you guys enjoyed, and it's nice to be back. I hope I can do more of these. Bye.